Man, this is torture. Why would he do this to me? Why would he do this to me? I thought we were friends. Well, everybody, the disgust on my face is real. Paige of Styles. I have his channel linked below. My guy, how could you do this to me? Out of all these fragrances, you're asking me to pick 5 and only 5 to keep for life. Not designer, cheapy, or niche. Just 5 straight up. Man, this is tough. Stay tuned. You know, I've picked up a lot of really good fragrances in the year 2020. From a fragrance standpoint, 2020 has been good to me. And it's quite difficult to narrow it down to 5, but some are going to stay the same that I would keep forever, and some changed. Starting with, I gotta have Dior Homme Parfum. I just do. I hold this in such high regard that I hardly ever wear it. Sad, I know. I've got 2 75 ml bottles. It's not like I need to be scarce with it. It's just, this is special occasion as it gets for me. Like I'm pulling it out to flex kind of thing is how I feel about it. Essentially is I don't just wear it just to wear it. I wear it for certain occasions, certain events. This is just about as special as it gets to me with a fragrance. But this is definitely one that if I can only keep 5, I gotta keep Dior Homme Parfum. This one may come as no surprise. You should already know that this is going to be on here because I'll have to have it forever because it's one of my, clearly my 5 favorite fragrances that I own. Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. Yeah, don't get me wrong, love the new flankers, but if I'm keeping 5 fragrances, I gotta go with my favorite of the group because yes, the original, still my favorite. This is some really, really good stuff. It's regal, it's bossy, it's classy, it's sophisticated, it's masculine, it performs, it's all these it's a unique scent, it's all these wonderful things you would want in a fragrance. If you haven't gotten your bottle yet, there's always a link below, or you could get a sample. Because I urge you, try this one. Most likely you're gonna want a bottle. Is it gonna be for everybody? No. For me, it's a lifer. I'll have to keep Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme forever. Now this one may shock some of you because I've preached and preached and preached about how Invictus is my favorite fragrance, and one of its flankers is kind of a tie with it. And when I looked at what I was going to grab for this video, you know, the tide has kind of turned. I think Invictus Aqua 2018 has officially nudged out Invictus as my favorite fragrance. I didn't really have to give it much thought. I love this stuff, guys. Some people won't get it. That's okay. It's my pick. I love this. I still absolutely love Invictus. But if I'm keeping 5 fragrances, if I gotta throw out all these, sell them, the place catches on fire and I only hold 5 fragrances, I'm gonna have to grab Invictus Aqua 2018. This is a tester bottle. That's why it says it on the front. Instead of the original. Kind of makes my heart hurt a little bit saying that because I do have such a love and affinity for the original Invictus, but the tide has shifted a little bit. I might have to keep Invictus Aqua. Next, this one's been receiving a bit of hype lately. More people have been getting their hands on bottles and discovery sets and samples and decants and all that. Starting to see what I was talking about when it launched. And I love this one. This is one of my favorite floral fragrances. It's so well blended. It performs. It smells extremely classy and expensive because it is extremely classy and expensive. Lamar from Kajal. It rocketed to the top as my favorite Kajal fragrance because I love Kajal fragrances. I do. From a luxury niche standpoint, this house has a lot to offer for a lot of different people. There's a lot of variety, but when it comes to luxury floral scents, they have some of the best. They really do. And I love Kajal Homme, I love Sylage, I love Kajal EDP, Yasmina. I truly love these fragrances, I do. But this is the king from the house, in my opinion. It's fitting that it's gold. I love this one. It's a little pineapple up top. It's got a beautiful marigold and rose floral heart. It's got some woodiness, a little touch of ambroxan in the background and the base. It's got a little bit of spice. It combines so many aspects of what I love in a fragrance. They managed to put in this one bottle. I have to keep it forever. That's Kajal, Lamar. Last but not least, this one may surprise some of you, but if you've been watching me for a while, it shouldn't surprise you, because I actually like this better than what it's inspired by and what it's most similar to. From Samy Andrews Fragrances. Blue Sapphire. Yes, I like this better than Raja Parfums Elysium. I do. Raja Parfums Elysium Parfum Cologne. I do own a bottle of that. It is an aromatic fougere, a very fresh and fruity aromatic fougere, don't get me wrong, but it has a lot of herbaceous and fougere qualities to it, hence the classification. This removes all of that, leaves the leather, the citruses, and the pink pepper, because labdanum is basically a leathery smell with the leather. This is a citrus aromatic version of that DNA, and it's a performer. I have multiple bottles of this because I don't want to run out. I have 3 ounces for myself. I've put, a decent little dent in it because I have so many. I'm always testing something, but if it comes down to just keeping 5, I'd rather keep this over the original $300 niche fragrance. This is that good to me. Is everybody going to agree with me? Probably not, but that's okay, because if it's 5 I got to keep, Blue Sapphire from Samy Andrews Fragrances is going to be one of those 5. Guys, y'all have no idea how hard it was to pick just 5 fragrances out of the 500 or so. But actually over that, yeah, counting clones and everything, not counting samples, a little over 500. Got a lot of fragrances, so yeah, that was tough. So now I got to tag some people. Who can I torment with this tag? Because this tag is torment. It really is. If you have a lot of fragrances, this is a tough one. It really is. Justin, Stay Fresh Productions. I want to see what 5 you'll pick. You have exquisite taste. You have a lot of really, really good fragrances. I want to see if you can narrow it down to just 5. And Steve, Fragrance Fanatic, my guy, show me the 5. If you can only keep 5, which 5 is it going to be? And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. Like I said, this was a tough one. I'll have all 3 channels mentioned, linked below. Paige of Stylez, who tagged me, Steve and Justin. If you're not already subscribed to those guys, which Steve's channel is always in the description for you guys. He is the owner of Kingdom Fragrances, who I do a lot of business with. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on these 5 and you give them a spray now, there's no doubt in my mind that you'll thank me later, because they're my 5 favorites. Have a good one, guys.